nation. You know, we created an event because of the standard, the quality of the lights, the quality of the sound, the quality of the invitation, the quality. We had the most beautiful hostesses in Nigeria. You know, we made sure that the standards were so high. You know, if you didn't come at the time we stipulated, we'll lock you out. Regardless, I remember a minister, a female minister, was locked out at the Nigerian Music Awards. She came 5 minutes after the time set, and she said, "Oh, I'm minister." This, that, and the people told her, "We're sorry that you're late." You know, she said, "No, don't you know who I am?" I said, "Sorry, you are late. You can't come in. Those are the rules." And she left, and then sent me a letter cursing my father, my grandfather, my grandmother for locking her out of. But those were the standards we set. We played host to some of the most renowned musicians in the African continent. We played host to the presidents of the Federal Republic of Nigeria after another. And after that, the way they looked at our industry changed completely because of what we did year after year after year. That was the intention. These people that you think are never do wells, they can organize excellent events like this, manage the events. You know, people went around the world to get the clothes they were going to wear to come to the Nigerian Music Awards. That's how important it was. What I'm saying to you, want to welcome those who are coming in. You know, but I was just talking before you came in about people coming on time to events. High standards, time management, presentation. You know, why was the Nigerian Music Awards different? You know, you came to the Nigerian Music Awards, you listen to the sound was excellent. There's no holdback. There is no testing the microphone. There is none of such things. You know, the lights were excellent. They sit in the conduct, you know, and that changed the perception of the nation and created respect for our industry. So if you hear now that Nigerian musicians are reaching out to the world, you know, it is because of those standards that we set, which people began to copy. And I just hope that all of you here will pay attention to standards, quality standards, because you are in competition with the rest of the world at this stage, especially with the internet and social media. You know, you are in competition with the rest of the world. You are not just in competition amongst yourself. You are in competition with people, you know. And God has given us talents. This country has incredible talents. We might not be able to go to the moons. We might not be able to go to Mars. But we have the ability to take on anybody from anywhere in the world when it comes to creativity and creative talent, you know. And the government might mess up if it decides to mess up. You guys cannot afford to mess up because you are the people who may save this nation. You can't afford to mess up. Guys, are you going to mess up?
Never.
No, promise me you're not going to mess up?
Yes, sir.
Good. Because if, you know, Nigeria, you know that almost 25% of every black man in the world is a Nigerian. So if Nigeria fails, the black person fails. That would be a tragic thing, you know. Please don't fail. You don't need to go to Yahoo and do 419 and all that, or drugs. You know, to the best of my knowledge, Davido didn't do 419 or drugs. Whiskey hasn't done 419 or drugs. Ashake hasn't done 419 or drugs. You don't need to be. You know, when they relate to creative people, don't let them not relate with us in terms of crime, not in terms of fraud, not in terms of drugs, not in terms of, let them relate with us and respect us in terms of the things that we do that shakes the world, heavily. You have a great leader, a fantastic leader. So he's a committed person, and you can also see from his lineage what his lineage is doing in the creative industry. Unmatched, unbeatable. You have a great global spokeswoman. You have everything to be very, very proud of. Again, I welcome you to COSON. Here we protect our members all the time, from life to death. In this room you are in, almost every major Nigerian artist has been in this room.
Wow.
No, seriously. No, true. Before he died, one of the greatest Nigerian artists of all time, Victor Waifo, was sitting on this chair that he is sitting on for a long time. Majek Fashek sat in this room. Ras Kibono sat in this room. Shino Peters sits here. That's his sitting position. All the major artists that Nigeria had from here, Benizo Bay shows up here. Everybody shows up here. This is our headquarters. This is